Hey everyone, I am back for my weekly update. Hopefully the lighting is okay in here. The sun's going down, so it can be a little bit crazy. I think it's okay. You may see little dust particles floating around because at the angle that the sun is, that tends to happen, but we're just gonna do this anyway. So today I am 13 weeks, 1 day pregnant. What's today? The 10th, January 10th. So not a lot has changed. Week 12 went by really well, went by really fast. I still do not have any morning sickness at all. I've never been sick. I have just been getting my migraines. You know, I don't really think that's something that a lot of people necessarily have as a pregnancy symptom, but I had chronic migraines before I got pregnant. I've had them for years, so it's something I've been dealing with, and to me, pregnancy made them worse. For like the first 8 weeks, I think it was 10 weeks before I really started to get bad, they were fine. But then at like 9, 10 weeks, I can't recall, the last couple weeks they've been bad. I at least have a headache every day, and then there's some days that if I don't take Tylenol, which if you have chronic migraines, you know that Tylenol is like nothing, but it's all we can have. So if I don't take at least Tylenol though, or if I don't rest or just do certain things, be in the dark for a little bit when it happens, it's just going to get out of control to where I am getting sick and just can't function. So that's really my main thing. I'm still constipated. I still break out. My skin still breaks out a lot. I still have increased urination. In fact, if it's possible, I think it's getting even worse than before. It used to just be at night, but now I notice that during the day more, like every hour sometimes I have to go, and then I'll go for a couple hours without having to go. It just depends, I guess. I don't know. It comes and goes with that. That's about it. I weigh 114.8. So in the last week I've gained 0.8 of a pound. So that's fine with me. Like I said from the beginning, I'm okay with gaining a little more weight than someone normally probably would because of my pre-pregnancy weight. My waist is still 33 inches. I think maybe next week at 14 weeks, which I will enter my second trimester at 14 weeks, I think I might start showing you my stomach during my videos. I don't mind. I'm okay with that. Of course, you know, that's what these videos are about, our pregnancy. Like, if you're watching this, you probably are either pregnant or thinking of becoming pregnant or have had a baby before, and maybe you're gonna have another baby. I don't know. I'm completely comfortable with showing you my stomach and everything and how it progresses. I feel like I'm already showing, even at 13 weeks, because of how small I was before. I know most people don't show already, but I can see it. It's still easily covered up by clothing, but I can notice a difference in my body. Let me see. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Congestion. I've been so congested, especially when I wake up. Like, it usually will go away after probably an hour or two, but when I wake up in the morning, I cannot breathe out of my nose. Or even when I go to bed, like when I first lay down, it starts. It's like something about position change, it gets congested. Does anyone else have that? Or did you when you were pregnant? And I don't know what I can do to stop it. There's really nothing that you can take. I mean, there are a few things that is safe to take, but I haven't really looked into it much because it just started probably within the last 2 weeks or something. But is it pregnancy related, or am I just getting sick? I don't know. I feel fine otherwise. My nose gets so congested way back here, like my sinuses. So that's weird. That's something else that's been happening. So I've got my book here that I usually talk about. So really, for 13th week of pregnancy, it pretty much just says that at the end of this week, I enter the second trimester, and that all of my baby's internal organs will have formed. So we're getting there. That's really exciting that all of the organs will have formed by the end of this week, and that there will be a less risk of him being affected by certain drugs and infections or developing abnormalities at the end of this week. So I'm pretty excited to reach that milestone. The picture of the baby looks really great. Like, the baby is very well formed, if you can see that. So right there. that's really exciting to me. So it's day 85. Yeah, well actually it's day 86 technically because I turned the 13th week yesterday, so it's day 86 today. So, and on day 86 it says your baby is moving constantly though you can't feel him. So that's kind of exciting that my baby is moving around in there. I'm interested in finding out when I'm going to finally feel the baby. I know it's not anytime soon. I'm aware that it takes a while before you actually feel the baby, but I've heard that people do feel the baby as soon as 14 or 15 weeks, that sort of thing. So I'm wondering if maybe I will, because I am built smaller and, you know, I don't know. I feel like the baby's got to be pretty close to the edge of my stomach, so maybe I'll feel a kick if I'm really careful. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments if you've had a baby, when you first felt your baby move or kick or do anything like that. So that'd be exciting to know. Other than that, not a whole lot has happened. You know, not a whole lot has changed. I've continued taking the same VitaFusion prenatal vitamins that I talked about last week with no problems, no side effects or anything weird like that. I think the constipation is just because any vitamin I take is going to happen, or just being pregnant, that's going to happen. So that's about it. Next week I will update you. I will be in my second trimester. That's exciting. And I will also... what was I just going to say? Oh, I will start showing you my stomach next week. I'll show you just at the end. Maybe I'll just show you real quick with my shirt on. If you can even notice, I can notice a little bump. So I hope all of you that are pregnant, that things are going well. If you have children, say hello to them. So I hope that that is going well. And if you're thinking about becoming pregnant, or if you're trying, good luck. I am so excited for you. I'm excited to be having this experience. So I will see you all next week. Bye.